Good evening. This is the king of all mediums, Hip Dave's at Hip Dave's Lounge. And this is his first podcast. And I'm glad to have you here. Isn't it a beautiful day? So I'm glad to have you all here. And, I just want to start out with my journey. July 18th, 2018, I called my friend Sam, and I thanked him, and I said at 4 a.m., July 19th, I was going to jump off the roof of my building, 7th floor. I left a message, actually, because he doesn't pick up for some reason. He doesn't like talking to me. So, next thing I know, I was drinking 2 bottles of wine. Next thing I know, I had a knock on my door, and I crawled to the door. It was my sister, my brother, my sister's husband, and there were 6 cops. And they brought me to the psychiatric ward of the hospital. And about 2.5 years later, I'm here, and still here by some miracle. I'm not a religious person, as you would imagine. I'm an atheist, so I don't believe in those things, but I'm very lucky. And I only touch on that journey in these podcasts, but so great to be here. And definitely we'll go over a lot of different things in my podcast. The fact I cannot stand wokeism. If you're a woke person, this might not be the podcast for you. I grew up in a mixed neighborhood, and wokeism isn't worked. I've seen all these lies they tell you in the news media. They're lies. I grew up with Black Hispanics. I had the same scientific equipment. They tell you this lie. Oh, we just need better scientific equipment. I had the same scientific equipment. It's not that. And I'll discuss the problems with the culture. The African American culture. It's one of the things. I grew up with them. I know exactly what's the issues. I can tell you. I mean, a black girl spit on my face in 8th grade. For no reason. And then she left. I mean, obviously this could go both ways. Of course, African Americans had horrible racism against them. No doubt about that. No one's denying that, but now there's an even playing field. So, we need to get off this nonsense. Systemic racism. It's nonsense. Bunch of garbage. But I'll talk more about that too. I'll also talk a lot about atheism. I feel I lean to the right politically. I tend to be more conservative, although, I tend to be, one of the issues, I think I'm pro-choice. I don't feel that it's our right to get into women's wombs, tell them what to do. But I feel that many conservatives are misguided. Christianity, many of them are Christians. And, I want to talk about why I, as basically a conservative, do not ascribe to religion. Why is it I do not accept these things, And, what do I read? Why is it that I'm an atheist? Why isn't that since I'm to the right? And I'm a very moral person, I have the same things, I don't want to hit people, I open people's doors. I feel very guilty if I wrong someone. Yet I don't need some imaginary God or anything to guide me. I go by my own principles. So I will discuss the knowledge I have. And I'm not saying you have to do so, but I think conservatives and people on the right come off as ignorant. These are facts. Evolution's a fact. This is not something that you can debate. Okay, so this is the time that many to the right need to come and start believing in at least evolution. I'm not saying you have to be an atheist, but at least evolution. I'm going to discuss the reasons why evolution is a fact. It's not something you can say, oh, I don't believe in evolution. I mean, it's a fact. So, and then, maybe we can talk, why I believe in atheism. I'm an atheist, and there's no evidence of a God or any gods, so. But after that, let's now start talking about some finds today, and, what I'm looking at. Okay, first thing, now this album, oh, what a beauty. My brother had this, and as a kid, I was 5 years old. I'm looking at, wow, what a beauty. Rolling Stones' big hits. Look how young they were. Oh, too bad we couldn't stay late like that. I think Brian Jones is first, and it's so beautiful. It's the greatest hits album. I think many of these albums did not appear in their albums. They were just singles, but it's beautiful. These beautiful photographs. Again, if you can see them, there's Mick and it's Brian Jones, right? Phil Wyman, I think, and Keith Richards before he started smoking cigarettes, taking heroin. And Bill Wyman again, and Mick with a healthy cigarette in his mouth, and I think they have the tracks there, Brian Jones, the late Brian Jones, and they have the tracks. Great album. Satisfaction. Last time, a whole bunch of great, just a great. Oh, I'm so happy I got this. It just makes me feel so good. That's what you got to do, I think. If you had if you're depressed or have a drug problem, you got to go back. You got to get this stuff. Beautiful photo. Back photo. Look at that. Another interesting thing. It's a mono. Which one? Look at that. See the mono? So, go back. I mean, even if you don't like this type of music, you like New Wave or something, go back and get those things. Two cassettes. I got the Doors' first album, which of course, one of the greatest debuts of all time. I can't think of much better. I mean, maybe Jimi Hendrix Experience All You Experience. Like Break On Through, Soul Kitchen, Crystal Ship, Light My Fire. It's just embarrassment of riches. Backdoor Man, End of the Night, The End, Alabama Song. I mean, embarrassment of riches. I mean, you can only go downhill from here. I never been into Deep Purple, so I mean, I was trying to think. I want to get one Deep Purple album, at least. Everyone's going, wow, they're so great, they're so great. I mean, I've heard a couple of songs. I've never been that impressed by them. So I got this on cassette. This is made in Japan. Very cheap, like $3 or $4 and plus shipping. I figured I'd get that. This baby, so everything's too easy. So I saw this. I said to myself, I want to get myself a rotary phone. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Brand new. It's beautiful. It can do everything like a regular, the phone in the 90s can do, but you gotta dial it. There's a service, I think it's for like $7 a month. So I just gotta call them up, but I'm so lazy. Of course, I haven't done that yet. All right. Okay. Tonight's 8-track tape night, so I have to put up an 8-track tape. So most of the 8-track tapes, one of the important things on 8-track tapes, I don't know if you could see this. This thing has to be in, and most of the 8-track tapes I bought don't have this, but this one does. This is the Jefferson Airplane flight log, and it's a combination of Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Star Trek, Hot Tuna. So, so this is probably what I'm going to do tonight. I got about 40 8-track tapes, but most of them do not have this thing, and I have, these little things, so I have to start opening them up and preparing them. I may have more, 50 or 60, and only about 15 of them are in good shape like this. So this is probably what's going to go tonight. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one's okay. 3 posters I want to show you. Look at this beauty. I haven't hung them up yet because I'm not good with it. I have to get my cleaning person. Yes, I have a cleaning person. I guess Jews don't like to clean. Yeah, we got that rep. No, that's not true, you know. So you get this big. But yeah, I have to have my cleaning man. I have a cleaning man. Of course, I'm gonna get a cleaning woman, but I got a cleaning man who. I had to fire him, but I had the cleaning people. I was so bad. When one girl came in, she said, "Oh, this place is so messy, I can't clean it." So this guy doesn't complain, just comes in because I'm not the neatest guy, you know. That's just the way I am, you know. I'm a hippie. I'm a lazy hippie. I throw everything on the floor. He picks it up. That's what I pay you. I said to the girl, "Well, this is what I paid to do. If I was neat and clean, you wouldn't have a job, and there would be no cleaning people." All right, so this is a beautiful beauty. This is the Monterey Pop Festival. It's got this one. And I'll put it behind me, you know, nice decoration. Okay, it's back. That's got another one, but I messed it up. I'm such a moron. This is there's a great one. The Morrison Hotel. Look at Jim and Robbie Krieger, John Densmore, and I'm sorry, and there's Ray, great Ray Manzarek. 2 of them are not with us anymore. Just, frozen in time. Okay. Ah, so fat. It goes. Wait, it's fat hippie. Fat hippie. Yeah. This hippie is so fat. It's got a scale, ordered a scale today. Hopefully, you know, I figure I start walking, get some weights, you know. I was thinking of joining a gym, but I hate those gyms. You're trying to get like 15, 20-pound weights, and they're missing. You gotta wait for the next person. You're trying to get a bench, and there's some schmucks on the bench, and there's 2 of them that hogging the bench, and just maybe get a small bench or something. It's so cool. For years and I feel, oh, I love Woodstock. I love Woodstock. And look what I got. White Lake, I've actually been there. Bethel, New York. Go right up. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's so nice to not have gone there. In the mud and the rain and the lack of food and the exhaustion. It's so nice to think about it. If you really think about it, who would have want to have gone, you know? Maybe people say, oh, what a great experience. Probably much better to have thought of it those 3 days, you know, and you got everything. You got the videos, you got the, great to just relive it. I relive it every year, you know, with the videos and the music and you know, probably this year will have a lot of good stuff, you know, for the anniversary, the 50, I think it's 52. So, yeah, I'll probably have a good thing. Now, last, we end with a bummer. So, this is a bummer. So, you know, sometimes in life you get bummers. And so, when I was growing up, my father had this interesting camera. I don't know what I think they're called the double reflex cameras. My father had it, and it looks so cool. It's called a Rolleiflex. And I wanted one. You know, I just said the other day, I want one so bad. So I went on the eBay, because you know I go on, if anyone follows me, I love eBay. And all over $1,000. I know my brother has one, but because he got it from him. But my brother's been, you know, he says, oh, it's not worth anything, but he's like a pain in the butt. So I said, listen, I'm gonna get one myself. So I go in, Guy, I want to advertise for $3.99. So I said, hey, get it. So I'm like really excited. I want to get the Rolleiflex, and I mean, I get it today. Look what I got. What the hell is this? What the hell is this thing? This isn't a roller. It's like a model of a Rolleiflex. I'm really pissed off. I mean, hippie vengeance. What the hell is this? This isn't a Rolleiflex. This is not a roll. I'm supposed to be getting a Rolleiflex 2.8. I could fit this in my hand. Rolleiflex is a big camera, and it's a model. You're supposed to open it up. You look in it, and so I have a friend, Al. He's like a photography buff. I said, what the hell is this, Al? I'm trying to figure out what the hell this is. So this guy, he sends me a model. He says, I don't know what the hell it is. It's a miniature I don't know what the hell it is. I never seen anything like it. I just wanted a Rolleiflex. I didn't want a miniature model Rolleiflex. So maybe if someone knows anything about Rolleiflexes, this is a 2.8. It's supposedly like the 2.8. This is a 3.5. I mean, I'm no photography buff, by the way. I remember my father was teaching me how to put the film in the Rolleiflex, and I exposed two of them. So, not good. No bueno. No bueno. Okay. So, by the way, you notice I think it's going to be a good result because you notice how still the camera is. Usually this hippie is a very shaky hippie. And I got a pretty good deal. $10. I got this it's a iPod for the iPhone. It's a, what do you call this, tripod. It's pretty good. It worked pretty good today. Put the iPhone in between, just do it's supposed to have like an automatic thing, but I don't know how to work it, so I have to actually manually start it. So, but it has like a remote. Let me show you that. It has like a remote, and let me try to stop this. Maybe it'll work. No, not stopping. I don't know. It's supposed to be maybe Bluetooth, but I don't know how to get the Bluetooth on. All right, so that's Hippie Dave's. I don't know what to call this podcast. It'll have to evolve to something. The three possible names: the king of all mediums, but that's just a character. The king had Hippie Dave's, but that's my own. So I guess we'll call it Hip Dave's Lounge. Podcast number 1, February 10th, 2021. And signing off, and again, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Take care and have a great day.